everybody, this is Ellie. Thanks so much for joining me today for a video where I set up my wall calendar for the month of March. This calendar is from TheCoffeeMonsterzCo and I adore it. This is the first year that Helen has offered a calendar, and if you're familiar with her work, you'll recognize her style and her emojis. And what I really like is that not only do you get her really cute drawings and a quote and some hand lettering, but she also has the emojis for any special occasions as well. She did have the option to choose a Sunday or a Monday start, and I chose a Monday start because that is how all of my planners are set up. For January and February, I didn't set up the calendars at all. I had it hanging on the wall, but I basically just looked at it for reference. I did do some pen testing here. Isn't this so cute? For the month of March, I thought that it would be fun to actually go through and set this up using some of the stickers that I've collected and some of the stickers that Helen designed to go with this calendar specifically. One of the reasons I'm really excited about doing this is because I don't really need to do this kind of setup in any of the planners that I'm using. I'll be referencing my bullet journal. Actually, let me grab that. So my bullet journal is where I do my functional planning, and I do have these washi calendars here, but as you can see, this is a pocket size. So this is tiny. There's very little space to write anything, and there's certainly not enough space for me to use stickers, and that's totally fine. But I thought, I have this calendar, I have some wonderful stickers. Why not try setting this up and see how I like it? So I'm going to keep this just up to the front here so that I can reference it. I have birthdays in pink, I have March break marked, as well as the little trip that we're doing and appointments. So this will be perfect to reference. And I'm just going to get started. These I ordered with the calendar. These calendar labels are sized specifically to fit in each daily box. And then she also has some common icons that people could use. I'm going to use the Pilot multi-ball pen. I like how dark the ink is. I think it'll be easier to stand out because I'm looking at it from a little bit of a distance at the wall there. And if I do write directly on this, it does have a glossy surface, so there is some drying time. But this pen didn't take as long as other pens, and again, I really like the look. That being said, in this month, I'm not sure if I'll be writing on the actual paper a lot. I think I'll probably be using stickers more, but we'll see how it goes. I'm going to start by putting in birthdays, and the first birthday I'm going to put is my own, and I'm just going to put one of these super cute cake stickers because I love my desserts. So I'll just put that in the corner. I'm not going to write my name because I know that it's my birthday. And then my brother's partner, her birthday is on the 5th, so I will just choose a sticker here. And I have these tiny presents from Sugarloop.com, which I really like. You can see I've used the majority of them. So I will choose one to put on her birthday. On the 5th there, and we'll give her, I think, a yellow, no, I'm gonna give her a teal present here. I don't want to use the same icons for everything because I do have a variety, and I like how this one fits inside the box. Okay, so those are the only birthdays that I'm going to mark, and the next thing I'm going to mark is any appointments that I have. I have an appointment on the 11th at 10 o'clock, so I will write that here. I'm not going to use an icon for this, just the labels enough. Okay, and that's the only appointment that I have scheduled right now. And I'm going to move into finances. So these little flags are from the TheCoffeeMonsterzCo, and I pay my bills on the 1st of the month. So I'm going to use one of these bills flags. I want it right in the corner. No, I want it a little bit away. I'm going to put in my paydays. And these are the mini sheets from the style planner. She has a couple of different fonts here. I'm going to use the same font for this month. I just like the continuity there. And the last thing to do with finances is I'm trying to start keeping a budget or keeping better track of my spending as a first step. So I just want to dedicate time every month to do that. So I'm going to schedule in a budget review for the 29th here. And I will put green. I try to do budget things in green. If you haven't seen me writing on camera before, I know this looks incredibly uncomfortable, but I promise it's not. Okay, what did I say? I think I said the 29th. I have this page from a recollections book from Michael's. So I'm just going to put the $sign here. Perfect. Okay, so we've done birthdays, appointments, and finances, and then any special occasions that are coming up in March. And for me, because I'm a supply teacher, I do like to keep track of any school breaks, and March break is from the 16th to the 20th. I'm going to mark March break with this washi tape, and what's nice about this particular washi tape is that it's thin, of course, and also that it's pretty transparent, so I can see the emojis and the hand lettering right through the tape. So I can just put it right on top. And this particular tape is from StampedandSealedCo. It came in a set of neutral washi tapes. It doesn't tear nicely for me, although that could be user error because I have had that problem before. That's a little imperfect. I might try and fix it off camera, or I might leave it. It's not really a big deal. So that's March break, and I don't know if I want to write March break anywhere. You know what? I'm going to try and write it right on that washi tape. So we'll see how that turns out. The good thing about the multi-ball is that it does write on most surfaces. So as long as I take care not to smudge it afterwards, I think it should be okay. March break. Perfect. And the other special occasion I have this month is going away with my partner and his brother and his wife to Mont Tremblant. So that should be a lot of fun. I'm not a skier, but I'm certainly looking forward to being outside and also being inside and cozying up with my planners beside a fire with something warm. It should be really, really nice. And my partner's sister-in-law also enjoys planning and journaling, so it's something that we can spend time doing together. So the tape that I'm using to mark that off is from Simply Gilded. I made my first purchase from Simply Gilded in February, and I really didn't think I was a person who loves foiled stickers or washi tapes, but that has slowly been changing, and I think these tapes are absolutely beautiful. I also love that they're more neutral. So I think too that these go really well with kind of the browns and neutral colors here. Not that it really matters, but it was something that I considered. Okay, so this is, oops, got some washi there. So this is our trip to Mont Tremblant, and I am going to mark that, I believe, with a label. I'm wondering though if I'd like to put the label on the Sunday or if I'd like to put it here. I think probably I'm going to put it here. Or should I put it here? Nope, I'm going to put it here. I need to put it on the day that it starts, otherwise it'll just bother me. I have this sampler from TheCoffeeMonsterzCo from November, and I'm going to put on this little emoji wearing a scarf to represent this trip. Now, do I want it up here? Or I could put it, that feels kind of separate though. I'm gonna put her here. A little bit of an angle. Perfect. Okay, so the last thing that I need to put into the calendar is my Power Sheets prep. I did get the goal setting sticker book, and it already comes with the flags that say Power Sheets prep. So I just need to choose one once I find it. Okay, and put it down on whichever day makes sense. Okay, so let's choose a color. Well, let's go with this green. It seems really close to the dates. Okay, so originally I was thinking I'd do the Power Sheets prep here, but I forgot to take into account that that's when we'd be going. Okay, so I'm gonna schedule the Power Sheets prep on Friday, and hopefully I finish it then. If not, I do still have Saturday and Sunday if it gets to that, but either Friday or Saturday seems like it will make sense to me. Oops. Well, that's down. It's not perfect, but we'll see. That's sticking up a little, which will bother me. I'll see if I can maybe use a little bit of glue after to keep it down. So she does have some lines at the bottom in case you want to include anything there. I've seen in the Facebook group people have put in tasks for the month or quotes and things like that, but I'm going to leave mine blank right now. I'm really happy with how this turned out. It's really pretty, but also really functional. And for me, when I'm planning, it's easiest for me to see things that are more uncluttered. I love the look of totally full calendars. I've seen so much inspiration. I just know that when I'm looking for something, I get bogged down in too many details. So this should work out well. I really look forward to seeing how much I use it during March, how much I refer to it, and deciding if it's something I'd like to continue doing going forward. I do have a suspicion it will be because this was a lot of fun and I'm super happy with the results. Thank you so much for joining, and I'll see you next time.